Great. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call this.
Turn the mics on. For the people in the back. Okay, mics are on now.
Call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Present.
Barbara Hebert. Here. Charles Costick.
Here.
Dana Isabella.
Here.
James Coffey.
Here.
And I am present.
Perfect. Anyone seeking public comment this evening? Seeing none, we'll move forward. I know that I've talked about this a little bit, but just given the fact of where we are with the community survey, just want to remind people that that community survey continues to be open. As of the last couple of days, we now have exceeded, I think, 2,600 responses.
That's correct.
And the thing that I really want to emphasize to people is when you're talking with people, it's not just about catching specific businesses. The second set of questions, I think, are the really, really, really powerful ones. It's like what types of businesses and kind of categories like recreation, children's activities, services, retail, because there's a broad base of businesses out there, particularly in our local economy already, that people are starting to do some market analysis, and we can share that with some local investors and folks that may want to do what I call the Plattsburgh way, the North Country way. Use Miniput again as an example, but the other part to it is if you hear from folks, and I would just use this for you folks if you find this interesting. Chick-fil-A, when they moved into the Plattsburgh market as an example, and some people don't have particular affinity for a particular business, but I'm just using them as an example. We got one before Albany did. And I think that's a powerful statement from the standpoint of site selection occurs for a wide variety of reasons. And often when businesses come to a particular area, they have to make accommodations to get their particular product on a route, and they cluster around themselves. Businesses like Chick-fil-A and others often will co-locate with other businesses because they share similar marketing trends and so on and so forth. So when people say, we'll never get X business or we'll never get Y business, that's not necessarily true. And there is a whole industry of site selection. And I just want us to be in a position to share that information with people because we're being proactive in an approach that complements the work of what the Chamber of Commerce does, what the county's doing, what we are, and cross-pollinate it. But it's that second set of categories that I think could be really, really interesting for us. So just food for thought. And the other business that I wanted to invoke as an example, Texas Roadhouse, I believe, is, I don't know if it still holds this designation, but it's like one of the busiest in the Northeast corridor. So just food for thought. Moving forward, tonight's a work session, some draft material for consideration. We do not have a meeting next week. It's the 5th Thursday. Minutes, monthly report, highway department request to purchase track equipment, proclamation to recognize the 25th commemoration of the Battle of Plattsburgh. This is specifically in recognition of the commemorations committee and the volunteers. The Battle of Plattsburgh obviously has been going on a lot longer than that. And then request to attend the annual New York Upstate chapter of the APA conference. That's for Trevor, a planning conference. Bank account operating closures, disposal of obsolete equipment, publish a request for proposal intended for professional marketing and branding services, and then facility access upgrade schematic design. And that is an evaluation of the doors and some accessibility upgrades. So we're just doing some due diligence and some work on that, some more to come with that. Is there any?
Is Trevor the only one going? Or
Trevor's the only one that's going. So, is anybody seeking to provide any committee reports? Once, going twice. All right. I would accept a motion to go into executive session in regards to the work history of two specific individuals.
So moved.
Hebert. Is there a second?
Second.
Tostic. Can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Ada Isabella,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Yes, we will enter executive session at 6:05 PM. No formal action to follow. I need to get a glass of water.
Thank you.
So we'll be in touch about what I owe you guys. Be in touch about